2 Orions, 2 Bellerophons, and a Kaiser. One... That St. Louis could be a problem.
No carrier.
Hey, small mercies.
It's raining for me. Is weather client-based, or is it...
I think it's decided by the server, but the client handles the graphics, because I'm getting rain as well.
Okay.
Actually, I think it might just be a map variation. I could very well be wrong. Entirely and utterly wrong. Forwards! Forwards for new fur coats and other good things.
Yeah, your rain is slightly darker than mine is. Though that might just be the stream.
Maybe.
You're running the game on full screen, right?
Full screen windowed, actually. Anyhow, the rain's letting off, so...
Yeah.
Am I that YouTuber? Yes. Am I about to get hunted down and murdered by everybody? Probably.
Well, they're on your team, so...
Do you think that's really going to stop them?
No. I mean, if... Does that only apply to World of Tanks? But I've noticed that in low tiers, team damage gets cracked down on a lot more than in the higher tiers. So, for instance, in World of Tanks, if you track shot your division or platoon mates 4 times in a row within like the span of an hour, you get banned for an hour. I'm not sure if that's the case here. Either way, team killing. I mean, I didn't do extensive tests with team killing. It's just something I noticed.
Bear in mind that World of Warships runs with higher health pools and is less sensitive to component damage.
Yeah. I know, but if somebody team kills you down here, I presume they get banned for an hour.
It's not so much. It's not banned for now. You get pink status for 5 games, give or take. You have to be a repeat offender to start picking up things like bans.
Well, looks like somebody has found you on the enemy team as well.
Yes.
Hello, Orion.
Seriously? Those aren't even vaguely in range.
He's practicing.
Ah, good. Practicing what exactly?
Aiming torpedoes in a grey cone.
Ah, excellent. A skill that is indeed neglected in the current setup. I'm going to have to smoke this Calydon, I think.
Oh, this little tier 3 British battleship is going to be my first victim. And I didn't hit him properly, so he's not dead.
And speaking of launching way out of range, guess what I just did?
I cannot imagine.
I keep forgetting these things are only good for 5 kilometers. Still, that Bellerophon will get a bit of a wake-up call. Oh yes, come on, turn, thank you! He was, that easiest life would have been safe if he hadn't made a hard right break at the wrong moment. Next problem, Isakaze abuse.
Oh god. Well, not my day today at all, it seems.
No, what just
Though
happened?
I miss. Although that might no, it was my fault. The battleship I was aiming at started turning, and I saw it, and I thought I could get the shots in, but I didn't.
Oh well. Happens to all of us.
Well, I'm gonna wipe my tears with the hit points of the Svetlana, because that's what Nikolais do.
Of course. Because if memory serves, the Svetlana actually turned her coat in the Russian Revolution. No, she didn't turn her coat. They hadn't quite finished building her when the revolution happened, and 10 years later they finished the job under the Soviet flag. So it wasn't so much that she turned her coat as that she never had the opportunity to put the coat on in the first place. Right. So on the one hand, multiple vulnerable battleships, and I have 12 torpedo tubes. On the other hand, if I try and banzai that, I am so gonna die. Who cares? Witness!
Oh, that's a double strike.
Yay!
Balanced tier 4.
Absolutely. Now let's see. 2 Bellerophons and a Kaiser, 12 torpedo tubes. Who can I murder first? Come on, don't see me. Don't see me. Pay more attention to the big angry Russian battleship over the other side. Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right, Lothlorien. Don't look left.
Well, I don't mind. He can't really damage me. And I can.
He just
sees
looked
you.
around.
He sees you. He sees you.
Main batteries are missing. Rode the worst of it. Launch 1, launch 2. Kaiser's having a go. Hard turn starboard. Inside his turrets. Unfortunately, I anticipated your turn, my good sir. And now you're toast.
There's a Kaiser.
Yeah,
Hello, Kaiser.
torps are running, and I am smoking to ninja out of here.
Smoke generator started.
This might have been a waste. It probably was a waste. Yep, and he's dead. Oh well.
And those torpedoes are just going to rearrange the wreckage. Yeah, pity.
Smoke screen set.
This was just a little bit one-sided, and I don't just mean us.
Engine boost deactivated.
No, Kuma, don't turn away. I can't citadel you properly at that angle. So I've noticed that probably the most enjoyable ships to shoot at in low tier are Tenryus and Kumas.
Oh yeah,
'Cause they're
nice
so
high
easy to
citadels,
citadel.
no spaced armor. Yeah.
They're beautiful. I wasn't seal clubbing, I was grinding out the French ships, and I found them to be quite the damage pinata in that regard.
Oh yes. Especially since the Tenryu in particular was designed as a destroyer leader, so she's basically an upsized destroyer.
She definitely feels that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow. Well, I wouldn't want to be in his hide at this point.
Which one, the Bellerophon or the Kuma?
Well, the Bellerophon is pretty fine at the moment.
Did you have another
Despite-
word in mind that's starting with F?
He's also on fire.
This is true.
With the new physics, or should I say, well, it's not really physics, it's more graphics. It feels like the game sometimes moves in slow motion. I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah, I'm not quite close enough to get through his belt armor yet, which is a pest. The hilarity of...
Come on.
Oi, that's my bear. He's firing
Wait.
armor. He's firing 14 centimeter armor piercing at me.
Okay, you can have him.
No, I can't. Hello, Finning.
I just wanted to give him a little kiss.
Yes, right in the cistern.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yep, that was suitably one-sided. Okay, let's get back to something a little more serious. Because that's just really too dirty to be done too often. Oh, I got the Peking, Operation Peking stage. Handy. So, pop one. 4 Captain Reserve slots. Yay! Okay.
So that's where the containers come from.
Yeah. And some more Damcons, speed boosts, and cash. Not only that. And last but not least, Damcons, repair parties, and cash. So, woohoo! 100,000 credits. Not complaining. Right, what's the next thing? No, not the campaign. The actually, that's a point. What's the next stage of the Immortal campaign kick off? 4 days. Fine. So what I was actually looking for were the combat missions.
I do enjoy the fact that they're giving you free super containers in this mission set.
Absolutely. I think that's helping a lot of people's moods. Right, so destroy 1 destroyer and get 1750 base XP. Fancy some tier 7?
We can do that, yeah.
Good.
Although, which missions are you doing missions?
I was just eyeing up the weekly
Okay.
and then grabbing the Belfast.
Are you already through with the mission set for Yamamoto 2?
I've done the progression. I need to go back and fill in some of the side missions. Mostly
Okay.
because I don't actually have a tier 9 carrier, which is a bit awkward.
Well, I don't either, so...
Yeah. I'm most of the way through Shokaku, so I could go up to Taiho if I wanted to, but... if I wanted to. Right, grab another Ouroboros, and... ready up on that.
Okay. Tier 7.
Going for just under 2 hours at this point.
What is a ship that I haven't played in a while? Oh, I know. I know just the ship.
Oh dear. Ah, comrade.
This ship used to be unique. And then they introduced the Minsk, and then it wasn't unique anymore.
And then they brought in the Podvoisky, and there was something that could keep up with it, aside. But it's still pretty much the fastest thing going, besides the Havrovsk and the Podvoisky. So
Is the Podvoisky really that fast?
42 knots out of the box, I believe. Maybe a knot or so slower than Leningrad. Why have we got 2 Graf Zeps in this game?
Well, one of them is German. The other one is probably also German, so it's...
It's going to be like watching... No, I can't say anything like that.
General quarters.
Well, if they're running the HE dive bombers, this might actually get pretty nasty for me.
I think they will be, if only because the AP dive bombers are so utterly worthless.
Yeah. It's highly likely that they are.
Quite. Anyhow, early grab to C, I would suggest.
Hmm. Well, early grab is the only grab I'm gonna get in if I look at the destroyer list. I mean, there is no point looking there because they can all outspot me anyway.
Yep, but you outgun them, they can't run from you.
Yeah, also, I don't think a Russian destroyer can go slowly, so it's gonna be a fast cap regardless.
Well, they can go slowly, but they tend to die if they do.
So this one does 42.9, 30? 30.
It's
No,
the same.
I'm slowing
It's
down.
the same as the Hoverosks, so I think it's 42.5 out of the box, give or take. Okay, we have a Gallus on the air, an
There's a
Armadillo.
Shiratsu.
Yeah, I'm just hoping we can get a. Just hoping those fighters will give us another look at. There we go. Okay, I am going to use your smoke if you don't mind.
Okay, I'm gonna slightly extend it then.
Cheers.
And I should probably stop firing AP at him, but... Okay. Right, he dropped his first salvo. This
Yeah,
was my intention to begin with.
of course.
Let him... No, seriously. This is the #1 way to get a Shiratsu to drop her torps. Just smoke. Because...
It's a torpedo magnet. Yes.
Exactly.
Right. And
Right.
since we know his torpedoes are gone, I can start abusing this Gallus on the air with more or less impunity. I don't think he's got a second salvo. Ben might have to choose between smoke and reload now.
Well, I mean, the ship was rather overpowered, I have to say. Oh, it's a bit of a shame. Seems like every time some destroyers get nerfed, it's the Japanese ones.
Yes, and it's somewhat annoying in that regard. Right, popping my smoke launcher. And with a bit of luck, we should be able to finish the...
Got a Sonya?
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to finish him. I need that Shiratsu dead, however. So we'll let Poi come within range. Try not to drift out of my smoke cloud. Oh god. Fine, change of plan.
He doesn't look like he has smoke. Just bear that in mind.
Yeah. Popping
Hello.
radar and hydro. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good, that's got the destroyer kill.
Okay,
Also, the King George V and the Tirpitz and the Armagi. Yes, I am getting out of here.
I can try to turn around in
wouldn't
Russian style.
Bother,
and-
I will either have broken contact or I'll be dead.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get his attention then, instead.
Ow. Okay, broke contact but took a whacking great citadel in the process.
Ouch. For a ship that doesn't have a heal, that's...
Yes, I'm on 8,500 health. However, if I can finish this cap, I can hopefully start farming up the rest of that XP that I need. Okay, capture complete. Gonna have to share credit, which is a bit annoying. Smoke is 40 seconds off cooldown. And if I do
I've got
this-
smoke if you need it, but I need to get to you.
Nah, you're way out of position. Hang on to it for yourself.
Okay.
2 minutes on the Cyclone, which is rather annoying. The other thing I could try to do, of course, is slip through and nail the graph. But I think the Kagura is going to get there first. Okay, slowing it down.
But beware of the superior Graf Zeppelin secondaries.
If you think I'm going to get within 7 kilometers of that thing, you have another thing coming. Bullying a Tirpitz.
Smoke screen set.
And I think our graph is loaded with armor piercing. No, it can't be. Set him on fire. It's got to be the high explosive on our graph then. Fiji gone. The other problem is that I think it was 1750 base XP, which is a bit of a pig. Right, Cyclone's about to kick up.
Time to get closer.
In what universe is that wise in this ship?
Well, not in your ship, obviously.
No.
But the Leningrad can torp from concealment.
Well, theoretically, what I could do is get to 8.5 and pop radar. So that would give me about 500 meters range, in which I could see them, but they couldn't see me. Of course, the first thing I'd know about that situation would be when I was kind of 8 kilometers away from the enemy, so you don't get much warning.
Well, generally speaking, in these kinds of scenarios, they are most likely pointed your way by chance of luck.
In my
And
case,
moving
they're-
at full speed.
And loaded and very, very angry. Oh, thank you, friendly mountain.
Right, okay, that was a completely wasted torpedo salvo. I've got smoke in 41 seconds.
Cyclone's kicking in 22 kilometers viz, and it's going to drop even further in a minute.
Yeah, probably no point.
I would say.
Gonna close into 7 and try to torpedo this King George. Because I
would
know
say-
where that damage is.
I would say
There's gonna be more.
definitely no point, and they're collapsing back onto the top left corner. So, hello, Graf Ferdinand. By the way, sorry, a little bit distracted. It took me a couple of minutes to see that in chat.
Oop.
14
I'm gonna knock
kilometers.
into this building. Oh no, wait, that's not a building.
Yeah, building, island, details.
Brain, where did you go so derp? It doesn't even remotely look like a building.
Solid object in your way. Also, I feel obliged to note that those battleships all took the opportunity to turn south to intercept. So,
Yes. Are you in... Oh, I hit something. Are you in radar range, by chance?
Possibly. Lighting it up.
Oh, dear. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, they
They have most
Yeah.
definitely opted to take the they are coming for us policy.
Right.
Who's up for Operation Run Like Hell?
Well, I need to steer clear of this island first, and that proves to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, jeez. Right. Who's up for a 3-point turn?
I think it may need to be a little less than 3 points, Conrad. But I can
Okay.
at least distract King George V for you. Oh god, this looks like it's going to hurt. Miss, 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 thank you. Those torpedoes of yours reloaded yet?
Yes, they're on course towards the King George.
Goody.
Bye-bye. No, he survives!
Not for long. Not for long. Oh, come on, just die.
Is he flood? Yes, he's flooding.
Yeah, I don't...
Okay.
Well, I don't care who got the kill, but I can live with it as long as we're not dead. Also, what's right behind... Ah!
It's a tuppets.
It's a Turpitz.
Okay, there's a smoke here.
Yes, that was mine. I dropped it by accident.
Well, it was the greatest accident you dropped today.
You're welcome.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Did we run up enough base XP? That's the question. No, not even slightly.
How much?
1200.
Ouch.